Hey, what's up? How's everyone doing? I got a couple of shipments of books that came in, and I got these from Lonestar Comics. Go ahead and just crack a little day off beverage. A couple of shifts ago, I spent my lunch break kind of putting together a cart of this and that, things that I've been looking for that I thought I could bulk bundle from Lone Star. And actually I have some stuff coming from Cyber Comics for the next haul, so rather than doing one big haul when those arrived, I thought, anyway, let's take a look at these. I got them all prepared this time, so I don't have to open the box. The theme of this video is probably going to be a lot of Trent Kaniuga, the Creed guy, and Frank Miller. Some kind of post Sin City Frank Miller, right before maybe doing 300. So right around the time he did Hell and Back. So the Kaniuga books I'll start showing first. This is Marvel Knights number 9. Really cool cover. Marvel Knights 10. This one's cool to see Trent draw Moon Knight on Marvel Knights 11. Probably the biggest artist to blow up from drawing Moon Knight was Platt, so it's kind of cool to see another artist that sort of came out of nowhere with a big reputation from Wizard Magazine, also drawing Moon Knight. Mark Spector. Here's another take on it by Trent. This is book 12 of Marvel Knights. I actually was into this. I was buying Marvel books quite a bit when Joe Quesada was the editor-in-chief. I was buying Daredevil during the Kevin Smith run, and I sort of began the David Mack run of Daredevil also. A little warm tonight. Windy though. Santa Ana winds blowing through California, SoCal. Now this was a beautiful book. This is Muties number 4. And the first story, Trent Kaniuga does the pencils and inks. And there's a really nice backup story where Greg Capullo does a Spider-Man story. I'll show you just how cool. Before I show you the Capullo, I'll show you some of Trent's stuff. And it's nice that he did his own inks, because it looks like the majority of his stuff at Marvel Comics was inked by Danny Mickey. So here's the last page of the Trent artwork, going straight into the Capullo Spider-Man story. I guess guest starring Jay Leno. So I was surprised by the quality of this book the whole way through. Okay. This is Catfight Dream Warrior #1 from Insomnia Press. Love this cover. And here's the silver version. I just spent like 20 minutes staring at this cover. It's really nice. All the Frazetta-esque scenery. Here's one called Hall of Heroes Presents, issue #1. Ethan Van Sciver's Cyberfrog Indiegogo went so well. It sounds like Trent's going to do a crowdfunded Creed book. But this is Scud, Tales of the Disposable, or excuse me, Scud, Tales from the Vending Machine, issue 1 from Fireman Press Limited. So, I think Matt Martin already did something, maybe a Kickstarter, I'm not too sure, but it was for his character, his book Snowman. But before Snowman he did Vortex. Initially for Hall of Heroes, and then for Entity Comics. I think that's it for the Trent influenced books. I got a couple here. Save these for last. I was doing some rebagging boarding, and I sort of started flipping through one of my Betty Boop Dynamite books, and I really liked it. I initially bought issue 1 just because of that really nice Howard Chaykin cover, but I got to reading it and I wanted to finish the story because I love cartoony artwork, and I like, 50s comic strip style a lot. So from Dynamite Comics, here's Betty Boop issue 2. It's issue 3. I don't know what it is. I think I like the interior so much because, I don't know, it just kind of seems like, for the most part, it sort of takes place, from what I've read, in a dance hall. So, surrounded by curtains. Looks like they actually leave the club in this issue, but I'm just a sucker for this kind of artwork. In fact, I asked my brother if they made any comic books for the video game of Cuphead, and he didn't know, but I think that'd make a great comic. Okay, so I already shared, I think, some Vamp Blade on my last video, my last Lone Star haul. But Lone Star Comics, they don't deal in Zombie Tramp, so I had to go with another seller. I'm not saying I'm getting caught up with Zombie Tramp, but there was just some covers that I'd noticed that I really wanted to get. But anyway, I'm going to start with some more of these Vamp Blades. Here's book 3. This is from Series 4. This is book 7. It's not a Winston Young cover, but by the way, most of these were bought for like $1.70. I guess these books, since Dan Mendoza has left, are just kind of tanking. They're not selling, and you know, Action Lab's still putting out like 8 covers a month, and it's just not the same. So I think a lot of vendors still have their orders set very high for when Dan was on the books, and now that Dan's gone, they're probably starting to realize to order a lot less. But there's a surplus of these, and I just thought, man, I still like these characters. Yeah, as long as I'm paying shipping, I'll just throw some of these in there. This is the Chasimo cover variant for Zombie Tramp 67. Here's another 67. I'm a little confused because I'm not reading these. I'm not reading the Vince Hernandez stories, but I don't know how or why. But well, I know why. However, it seems they're bringing back Janie Bell, so don't quite know what to make of that. So it's just an observation, something I noticed, that you know, the pre-orders for like February, March, they seem to be showing JB on the cover. So here's issue 66. Here's a real nice cover. I wanted this one from the get-go. Issue 69. And I can't remember if I showed these or not, but Winston Young stuff. Amalgama, Space Zombie 3 and 4. So, anyway, just cover buys. I was really impressed by the price reductions, because Action Lab books have a $5 cover price, and those were a third of that, so went ahead and got some. Just real quick, here's an artist I discovered from Russell, Bat Comics 83. It's Red Sonja Chaos, issue 2, nice and big. And let's see, we're getting into the Frank Miller stuff. So these are a bunch of Millers that I could just never find. Dark Horse stuff. Beautiful covers. So here's a helicopter in the sky. Dark Horse Maverick. I'll start with 2000. From the year 2000. Well, I just love Tree Frogs and Concrete. Paul Chadwick, Concrete, amazing. Now this is something I must be mistaken, because I thought that this character was put out by Burly Man, by the now Wachowski siblings, but this is under Dark Horse Comics, the Legend imprint. Shaolin Cowboy from probably that same time, #1. I just thought that was great. I'd never even seen this cover. This might actually even be colored by Lynn Varley. It's beautiful. Okay. This character is cool. I think his name, probably wrong, but I think his name is Dirk Blastoff. It's a Frank Miller character. This book is from Dark Horse Comics, Tales to Offend. I think it's a one-off. I gotta look at this. Okay, Lance Blastoff. It's the most chauvinistic comic. It's intended for comedy. I mean, Frank Miller rendering dinosaurs and bazookas. It's too good. So I picked it up. I've never seen this again. You know, I did a Google search of Frank Miller Dark Horse, and then I ran over to Lone Star on eBay, and fortunately they had some of these. So. Oh, I guess I should have done this. Dark Horse Maverick 2001 right after the 2000 issue with Concrete and the Tree Frog, but here's Dark Horse Maverick 2001. I tried to get this one in time for Stan Sakai to sign. I didn't pull it off, but it's really cool. It's a relatively big book, you know, anthology, like all these Dark Horse Presents type books. So that's it for the Millers. I was talking about Palmiotti. Excuse me. Quesada and Palmiotti on this one, but when, you know, I was talking about those Marvel Knight books, Quesada was the head honcho, the big chi. And I'd say, yeah, around the same time he did this cover, Cliffhanger number 15. I waited 2 months for this bad boy. It came from Italy. It's the Italian variant. It's a Danger Girl story. Campbell Hartman on the inside. And that's pardon the Mylar, but really cool Sydney Savage. And I loved it because I thought it was very McFarlane-esque, the way the hair was made and her ear, the wideness of her face. Reminded me a lot of the way McFarlane was drawing MJ in his ASM run. So I thought that was nice. The rest of these I think I shared on Instagram. I got a really nice response. I appreciate that. This first one, I'm going to go ahead and take out of the bag because this book, I wanted from the second I saw it, but I think it truly is, and it's already kind of dark in this room. But I think this is the darkest, most low light level Perillo of all of them. And this was a C2E2 exclusive from 2020. And it's going to be so hard to show. It looks like a Rembrandt painting. It's amazing. But I just thought it is the most amazing Vampirella, and this is probably gonna be one of his lost masterpieces, just because, you know, she's so obscured, so placid, and just so well done. I love the way the light and shadow break right there going down her arm. And this was just kind of an experimental cover, and I got a really nice price on it, so it kind of tells me. And it's got this little thing right here. You can see that ripple. Doesn't kill it for me. At least it's not over here. It's over there in no man's land. This. So, I mean, it's just so hard to make her out, but it's remarkable that he achieved that. So I had to get that one, even though I knew it was gonna just be for me, because I just figured it wasn't gonna photograph. It's too dim. And it came with this, I think it's 169 out of 300. So it's kind of a low print Perillo, and I believe, you know, I was able to get it because a lot of people just passed on it. Okay, there's some Dan Mendoza stuff. Lady Death on the cover of Treacherous Infamy #1, the Diabolical Duo Edition, and these are all 192 out of 250. And she's on this cover with this other guy called Devil Lock. So. For me, man, I love Mendoza Vamp Blade and Mendoza Lady Death. This guy looks kind of cool. You'll see kind of what his deal is on some of these other covers. So that's the A version. Same book. Here's the B. This is my favorite of the three, but the third one's very good. So you're kind of getting an idea of this Devil Lock guy. And then here's, okay, Treacherous Infamy #1, Diabolical Duo Edition, cover C, 192 of 250. So this Devil Lock guy, he's pretty morbid, man. So. The last one, pure shout out to Mike, Comic Crypt of Castle Hills. I feel bad. I don't know if he's been able to show his copy yet. So I apologize, Mike. Thank you for showing me this artist, this cover. So I just picked this up, and I am so obsessed with it. Okay, it's in a top loader. Hopefully the glare is not too bad. But yeah. This is the Sun Kumanaki 2020 Movie Night Collector's cover for Zenoscope. I thought I had labeled it Dark Fairy Tales Cinderella 3, but yeah. Coming off the holidays on such a Tim Burton kick, you know, so many great Tim Burton Christmas movies. You know, naturally watched Edward Scissorhands, and this cover is beautiful. Yeah, so that's it. Wasn't planning on shooting a video, but thought, what the heck, it's feeling pretty good. So yeah, that's the stuff that came in. If you want to check out Trent Kaniuga, he's probably making announcements to his GoFundMe, Indiegogo. If you're into those, it's probably too late to buy the old Hall of Heroes Creed stuff. I think the market is very aware of those. But yeah, good stuff. You know, I just love the Frank Miller Dark Horse books. So I finally got those. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm gonna label those up, and everyone have a good rest of the week, and hope everyone had a good Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I know I did. All right, thank you.